Hey everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we have Fields of Mistria, which it's been a little while and I'm not gonna lie, I don't entirely remember what I'm doing. I've been meaning to film this series for quite a bit, but not gonna lie, I've been kind of in like a Stardew phase again. So that's kind of the only farming game that I have been picking up and playing. But maybe this will get me back into Fields of Mystery and wanting to do this more often because I do like this game a lot. I think there's a lot of good things to it. But it looks like we have to go and meet the Saturday market vendors. We have to go to the mines. We got a crystal weather ball. And we're up to Stone Lake, so I ended up getting a copper ingot, which I'm just going to head inside and put down that weather ball. Because that's just the first thing I need to do. It clears up that space. It looks like we are going to have a storm tomorrow. Let's go ahead and learn this little recipe here too. We now have the recipe for sliced turnip. But I hope that you are all doing well and having a lovely day. I'm going to sell these turnips here. And maybe go ahead and put this ingot away. And it doesn't look like we have any birthdays or anything for the next few days. We did miss Lias's, but you know, that's okay. It happens. Whenever you're early in a save, you're not going to have things that they want anyways, so be it. But yeah, I hope that you are all doing well and having a lovely time zone. But let's go ahead and head over here and grab these. We have some adventure boots, the happiness energy potion, and some money. Let me do this. There we go. And we have a request for a snail, which we can definitely do. I should probably catch this bug. Okay. We have a petal hopper, which we need to go ahead and donate to the museum by the looks of it. So maybe we'll head over that way and just see what's going on. I don't know. This part is probably going to be a little bit all over the place while I try to find my footing again. And, you know, sometimes that happens and it's okay. We've got a ladybug, which we've apparently already caught. That's also the fun part, is I don't remember anything that I've done. So some things I'm going to try and do, and good chance that we've already done it. I forgot about the cutscene. Lisa, thank you for joining us. I hope you haven't looped Lisa into your schemes, Island. I do love a good scheme. Then you'll love this. I believe the time has come to reopen the mines. We're focusing on the museum, blah, blah, blah. We are in agreement about the museum. Shipments of oil will be invaluable to the town. There's surely incredible artifacts. Okay. I mean, hey, I'm all for it. I like mining. There's supposed to be a sound there, but I have the game sound turned down that you couldn't hear it. Let's say, how can I help? Okay, we'll just click through all of this. I kind of wish there was like a skip cutscene button, which I think there is, but I don't remember what it was. We've got 20 renown, and we'll head back in here and donate the petal hopper into the glass insect set. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and discard of this because it's not worth much, and then we'll get this so that there's no little, you know, exclamation point that we haven't looked at it. And then maybe we'll go ahead and head over this way because I want to see if there's any sort of like artifacts or anything. I also at some point need to go ahead and buy a fishing rod. What is this? Just a normal butterfly. Very nice. Looks like we have a few little dig spots down here. Nothing worthwhile yet. And I ran out of space. Okay, well apparently everything I already had, but at least the crystal goblet is worth some, you know, decent tesserae, so I can't really complain about that too much. I'm gonna get rid of the clay. I also very badly need to go ahead and buy that bag upgrade. I haven't done that yet either. So we are slacking just a little bit, but you know, that's okay. We will get all of it done, and it's all on my own time, and we'll just see what happens. Because there are some aspects to this game that I don't know already, so that part's kind of fun. Um, take the butterfly off of me, please. It's always like one of my first steps. I get something new and I have to donate it because I know myself and I will accidentally sell it. Which is definitely not what I ever want to do, but good chance that it's going to end up being what I do because I don't think about it too much. There's a little bit of a dig spot right here, and of course it is nothing that we need yet. I think I'm going to come over here to the forest and maybe see, I guess it's not technically like the forest land, but I want to see if there's anything that I can go ahead and forage, because I know I'm missing some forageable stuff, which I think this is new. Okay, so now we have a nettle. So that is one thing that I need to go ahead and donate. But I'm just going to keep looking around, seeing what I can find, and hoping that maybe something pops up. I would love to be able to see that morel mushroom, but I don't remember where it spawns. Maybe I'll see if I can catch this bug over here. These ones are a little bit tricky to catch. So we'll see if I can do it and just, check it off the list. I was hoping I could have grabbed it when it went by, but that was apparently not the case today. Come on, little bug. Okay, can I get it down here? There we go. I got him, and there's no room in my inventory. Maybe I'll just get rid of this. And we've got a pond skater. Not worth a whole lot, but we can at least say that we caught him. So I guess that's better than nothing. Okay, so I came over here to the store because I really want that bag upgrade. Where is it? These look like seeds. There we go. So it's $1,000 a tessellate to increase by 10, but that's okay. Let me get rid of the pond skater. We'll get the bag upgrade. And then we will go ahead and equip that. Because the more space that I have for stuff, the better I'm going to be. Alright. But yeah, so how about all of you been, and how is everything going? What are we up to? What games are we playing? Books are we reading? Movies watching? Listening to? All of that stuff. Because I have been in a bit of a book phase again, so I'm on my 26th or 27th book of the year, I can't remember. I'm kind of all over the place with my genres this year, which is kind of fun. I'm catching the snail for Dell, and it is apparently the first snail that I have caught, so that's kind of cool. Greet the vendors and bring a snail to Dell. Oh, I forgot it was Saturday. So we're gonna run over here and meet all the vendors and then give Dell her snail. Okay. Don't mind me. Hi, Mary. So she does unique furniture and antiques. So that's kind of what her little shop looks like. I'm not gonna look at everybody's because I just spent all my money and I'm mad about it. Lewis is clothing. Look at the pumpkin beanie. Are you kidding me? Oh, goodness gracious, that was cute. Okay, let me... I need to go in there at some point. But I want to meet the vendors before they all pack up and leave. So this is Vera. She's a hairstylist, and that's kind of what her stuff looks like. It doesn't look like there's anything new off the top of it. And I didn't mean to talk to Island. And then we have Darcy, who does coffee and treats and all that. So there we go. And now I need to go and talk to Nora. So we are going to, first and foremost, head down here to Dell, which is heading into here. Let's go in so I can give her the snail. Okay. Turn in quest. This is the coolest snail. Now remember if my mom asked. Yeah. Just take my snail. Okay. That's a bug that I don't believe we've seen. So let me grab you. We have a praying mantis. Alright, another new bug. We are finding just all of the bugs today. I'm It's kind of cool, kind of gross at the same time, but let's come over here and talk to Nora. We'll turn in this. And we got some tesserae and some unknown. And then maybe we'll actually go ahead and head over to the museum, donate that praying mantis so that I don't accidentally sell him, and go from there. So we'll run in here, donate you. There we go. So he's in the multi-season insect set. I didn't realize that praying mantises were multi-season. Unless maybe that's just in this game. I don't know. I thought they were always like a spring, summer kind of locust. Okay, let's go ahead and run down here. See what we can find, because there's at least one dig spot post kind of, area. I will take the lilacs, and then we'll go ahead and get this. Of course, it is nothing interesting, because why would it be? And then maybe we'll come down here to the beach and see what's going on, what we can see and find, and, all of that stuff. It's kind of fun scaling off low school of fish like that. I don't know why. But let's go ahead and pick up this sand dollar. And what else do we have? Looks like a caterpillar over here. Which is, I feel like a weird spot to find a caterpillar, but that's okay. And then we've got another bug and a dig spot, so let me grab this. And then we will come over here and grab this little bug. Sand bug. Okay. So I have, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hop in and just donate these bugs that we just caught. So one is in the spring, one is in the summer, which I feel like that's a glitch. So it is the end of the day. We didn't get too far in, but we are going to level up to level at least 12, which is kind of nice. Okay, that's where we're sticking, is level 12. So we're going to go ahead and load into Sunday. Oh, late. It is storming today, which means that I can go ahead and just harvest everything. I don't have to water anything, which is kind of nice. We have some potatoes and a strawberry. The one thing about this game is strawberries are also worth a pretty penny. So I'm going to go ahead and do... Maybe I'll keep those for gifts. Sell at least one potato. And the strawberry, I have to decide if I want to donate or sell. I think I might donate it because I feel like if I don't do that now, I'll forget. Meet us at the end of the mines. Meet me at the manor house. Okay. So let's come up here and get the rewards from yesterday. So we have some tesserae, and it looks like a stone bench. So let me just grab these and switch this around. Request for smallmouth bass we can do. So we'll learn the recipe for the stone bench, and then we will go ahead and take our extra tesserae. Perfect. Not doing terribly. So let's go ahead and maybe check out the cart, see if there's anything of interest. I've kind of gotten myself in a routine of that. Rooster feather, sand dollar, blue conch shell. The only thing that I'm seeing that might be worth it is fiddlehead. But I think I should probably be... Okay, so I'm just donating these crops. So there we are. We are almost done. We have 2 more, lettuce and something else that I don't remember. But we'll go ahead and just head out here. Okay, that is a giant fish, which I still haven't gotten a fishing rod yet. Because I always forget that in this game you have to go ahead and purchase it. So, I think that's going to be what I go ahead and do, is come down here and grab the fishing rod before I possibly forget to do it once more. So, and I feel like a rainy day is the perfect day to do some fishing. So let's grab the one fishing rod. It is worth 500 tesserae. Now, if you've played Animal Crossing, fishing in this game is very similar. So we'll go ahead and do a little bit of that. This fish is far away. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get the attention. Whereas this little one over here, I probably can. So let's see. But yeah, so you'll see it's a lot like Animal Crossing, which is fine. I do get kind of used to Stardew fishing, and of course, the time I gotta catch a fish, I get a golden treasure box. Okay, we do have a dive spot. We also have a bug over here, 2 bugs over here that I need. So let me grab you. We've got a beach hopper, and we've got a water bug. Okay. I don't know if this is new. We don't need it, but it is something different. Okay, let's see what's in here. A lobster roll and a bunch of tesserae. I'm gonna move that lobster roll just so it's in the other kind of pocket area. And then dive out here and see what we've got. And I caught a, is it a pollock? So we can go ahead and donate this fish to the museum. Every time I come over here, I'm like just missing. So there's a helicopter going above right now. So if you can hear that, I am sorry. We've had a few of those going around lately. And I think my AC is also turning on at the same time. So we are getting all of the sounds. And we got a jellyfish. Okay, so I'm coming over here to fish because I'm looking for the smallmouth bass. Instead, I'm apparently catching a walleye. But yeah, looking for the smallmouth bass, which I believe is a liverfish, so that I can go ahead and give it to Elias. But I do have a few little fish that I can go ahead and donate, and bugs. So we've got multi-season fish, beach insect, and spring liverfish. Perfect. So, I forgot about this cutscene. I was coming up here to look at the dig site, and alas, I'm getting hit with the cutscene because I forgot it existed. So we are just going to go ahead and discuss reopening the mines with Errol and Island. I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of my tea, but it looks like Errol is finally deciding that we are going to go ahead and open the mine. So that's what he's going to go ahead and do. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and head in here with Island, and we'll go ahead and just, chat. He's going to tell us that we can't use the elevators until we get further down, which is very similar to Stardew, so that's totally fine. And we found another dragon statue that I'm going to say looks like the one on my farm. Okay. So I could go ahead and go mining. I'm not going to, though. I think I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. Maybe we'll go mining at some point. I would like to maybe do a full day of mining. We're back over here just doing a little bit of some fishing. And we've got the very first smallmouth bass, which of course happens to be a fish that I need to donate to the museum. So I have to catch more than one when it comes to that little quest, but that's okay. This one I think might be a little bit too big, but we're gonna go ahead and try and catch it anyways. And we ended up getting a silver chest, and I'm out of room. So let me go ahead and run down here. We'll go ahead and sell some fish that I've gotten here. So we've got, that's what I need. We got the goby that I can sell. Clay I can sell. We've got an extra walleye. I'm gonna get rid of that bench because honestly I'm probably never gonna use it. Jellyfish, the acorn, and the pike. So we at least have a little bit of some income, which is fantastic. And let's see if I can go get that chest. What is in here? We have a silver ingot and some tesserae, so nothing all too exciting. But we've got a teeny tiny little fish over here, so maybe we'll go ahead and see if we can catch you like this. Oh, that was weird. Okay. What about this one? Let's see, let's see. We got a chub, so that's another new fish. And we're just gonna kind of hop around and, chase after these fish because good chance that there's something new or that we need them, so I may as well just keep trying. We have a lock bass. Jump over here, see if I can get this fish. Let's see. We have a carp. So we are getting some, fish that I can go ahead and donate to the museum, which is cool. This one is now too far away because I couldn't find the button for my fishing rod. I have to, like, rebind the keys. It's getting rather late. You should head home. I'm okay. Just let me fish a little bit more. That's all we're doing. Just doing a little bit of fishing. Looks like another goby. Okay, with that, maybe we will go ahead and head on home then. Let's head down here. We'll go ahead and sell that extra goby. And we'll also sell the lock bass. The rest of them I'm gonna keep, and then we will head inside and get some sleep for the night. Go to sleep. Okay. Oh. You dream of a familiar presence. You concentrate and an image begins to form. So we can choose from a cat or a dog. I'm not gonna lie, there's one cat that's kind of sticking out to me the most. So I think I'm gonna go with a cat. I think I want this one. And what name? Cinnamon is cute. Shrimp, Stormy, Poppy, Leaf, Susie, Alcy, Piper, Millie, Tiny, Fanny, Piper, Coral, Peep, Apple, Dixie, Glendale, Dixie, Misha, Pancake, Cake, Daisy. I kind of like Pancake. It's kind of cute. So is Pudding, actually. What a nice stream. So we made 595 Tesserae today with 56 unknown, which is pretty good. So we just leveled up to level 13. We're halfway to level 14. So I'd say that's pretty good. And we're loading into a Monday. Let's see. Go ahead and walk out here. Oh, look, there's a cat. Let's see. I love how the cat's just gonna, like, plant itself inside. How strange. It seems this cat has decided to live with you. Somehow, you already know their name is Pudding. So we can change the name and appearance at any time. We also don't have to feed them, which is kind of nice. But you can assign them jobs, which I think is kind of funny. So maybe we'll end up doing that just to see what they can, come up with. But let me come in here. We'll pick up Pudding and bring them outside. And, there we go. Give them a little bit of a pet. And then maybe we'll come over here and do some watering. Like so. Okay. We've got a baked potato recipe. So let's go ahead and learn this quick. There we go. So now we've got the baked potato. I'm going to pop over here and I'm going to see what options we have for a job. So we have wood, stone, or forageables. I think I'm going to do forageables. I think that's more fun. We don't have any cosmetics right now, but you can also change from a cat to a dog anytime you would like. So that's kind of cool. There's nothing you like. Okay, I'm going ahead and giving a tulip to Adeline. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my Tesserae over here. Because that money boost is always, a little bit nice. So let's go ahead and open this up. Not much, but it's better than it was. So we have a request for glass and some copper ore, which I can definitely do those once I go mining. Alright, we are heading on up here. Let's see. We'll head in here first. See what we've got to donate since I have a few little fish. There we go. So the spring liver fish set is almost done. Okay, so I am over here because I believe Elias is over here. And that's just a normal grasshopper. But we're going to go ahead and turn this quest into Elias. There we go. So he's got the 2 smallmouth bass that he wanted. I forgot that I had to come over here and go to the manor, so here we are going in. The request is reasonable, but I suggest we had sleep aid, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Here to pitch in as well, Lisa? I mean, I guess that's what I'm here for. Many hands make light work. I'll leave you to it. I've sent out personal requests. Let's say that you can count on me. If only we could stockpile your enthusiasm, ship 10 crops. Okay. Can definitely do that. That one's kind of easy to do. So maybe we'll come over here and looks like there's only one single fish. So maybe we'll go ahead and see if I can grab you. Because pondfish, I believe, are kind of rare for some of them. And we have just a normal turtle. So maybe we'll go ahead and head back to the farm and go ahead and plant those potatoes. We also have a butterfly, so let's go ahead and catch you. We have a question mark butterfly. Interesting name. But let's go ahead, we'll head back down to the farm. We'll go ahead and plant those potato seeds that we were given and, you know, water them and do everything that we gotta do. Actually, let's go ahead and fish in the school of fish first. I didn't mean to jump in. I'm just trying to cast my line. Okay, what's in here? Anything of interest? We have a pike. I like how it, like, redirects my line directly in the center. New fish? We have a trout. Usually you can get about 3 things if you time it properly, so... And a carp. Well, one of them's a new fish, which is better than nothing, so let's go ahead and come over here. I'm gonna sell the stuff in my inventory that I don't need. So let me just place all of this in here, like so. Kind of wish there was like an easier way to do this than click and drag, but it's okay. And then we'll walk around and just kind of, you know, plant. Oh, I'm out of energy. How unfortunate. Can you go ahead and eat this like loaf or lobster roll, whatever it was? Which completely just filled up my energy, which I definitely didn't need at 550, but so be it. We're just going to go ahead and plant all of these potato seeds. We have one single one left, so maybe we will go ahead and put that up here, and we'll plant that right there. And then we should probably go ahead and water these too. So let's do that like this. Alright, so we're over here. I'm donating that trout. So we have one fish left for the multi-seasonal fish. But I think we're going to go ahead and head over here again. I would love to go mining, but I think that might have to wait for the next part. We have whatever this dig spot is. Ooh, it's something new. Let's see. Ancient gold coin. I'll take that. We have some sod. Some more sod. But we at least got something new, and that's exciting. So it doesn't appear that there's anything up here right now. So let's go ahead. We'll walk back over a little bit to the museum. And at some point, I will decide to go ahead and check and see what this item is. Which I'm kind of thinking that might be a good idea, like right about now. So let's stop right here and do this. We've got an Aldarian gauntlet. Okay, donated to the museum. It's in and good to go. Alright, so I was going ahead and going to head home, but I'm noticing there's a dig spot over here. So let's see. It's another brand new thing. So let's go ahead and see what this one is. We have an alder clay pot. So let's go ahead and we'll run that back up here. I was also looking for that new, like, it's not new, but that super rare moth in the spring, which has yet to spawn that I have seen. So that's kind of why we had a little bit of a time skip, is me running back and forth trying to see if it will spawn. It has yet to. But let's go ahead and donate this in here. So that's the first thing in that set. Okay, going to bed, and I think this is going to be where I go ahead and wrap up this video right here. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, you can go ahead and hit that like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, go ahead and subscribe. I post 2 to 3 times a week right now. If you are already subscribed and want notifications for when I post, hit that bell down below. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on. If you are already subscribed and want notifications for when I post, turn on those notifications and make sure that your post notifications are turned on to your device. And I will see you all next time. Bye, lovelies.